Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Magnum Martel, and this has been a long time coming.
They say God rested on the seventh day. You know what he really did? He created hell.
It's time for another episode of AFNO. And this time I'm talking about none other than fucking Rooster Teeth. And if you can't tell, I'm enjoying this. Alright, so what's the story? Well, as I'm sure you saw in the tweet I just showed you, Rooster Teeth's own Adam Kovic was accused, at this time, without evidence, of course, of grooming an underaged fan. Alright, so let's get right into the story. Of course, this should come as a surprise to abso-fucking-lutely no one, because Adam Kovic, like the majority of Rooster Teeth, is a social justice warrior and a male feminist, and we know that those people are very frequently, in recent memory, being constantly accused of sexual assault, and more often than not, it ends up being true. Because, of course, these people are projecting. That is the reason they attack anyone who is falsely accused so hard, because it throws the scent off them, and it throws the attention on somebody else. I don't think I need to remind anyone about the Vic Mignogna incident where Monica accused him of basically flirting with her over a joke involving a fucking jelly bean with her name written on it, which prompted multiple people and her fans to come out and start accusing Vic of things that he actually, at this time, we still have no evidence to him doing, to the point where Monica and her posse of followers were even plotting to follow Vic around and attempt to create their own evidence, to the point where they blamed him for a breaking and entering thing. It's a big, long fucking story. We'd be here all day if I recap the whole thing. I highly recommend go check out the Yellow Flash here on YouTube. He covered it extensively up until, well, basically the end where Vic got fucked over by the legal system. But, you know, at this time, there is still no evidence to Vic doing anything wrong, and he has not faced any charges or prison time. Where he got fucked over by the legal system was that his wrongful termination from Funimation was backed up by the law. But just go check out Yellow Flash's videos. He covered it extensively, and he has the whole story. So let's get into the story itself about Adam Kovic. So basically, there was this entire thread started on Kiwi Farms. Not that I would trust that source very much anyway, but I still have to cover this because it's a big deal, and everybody's talking about it. Plus, I fucking hate Rooster Teeth, if that isn't obvious. Where an underage fan on Instagram supposedly shared a bunch of screenshots of her conversations with Adam, and I was able to find it very easily just by Google searching that Adam was false accused. I swear to God, it's that easy to find multiple threads and discussions on the matter. It's that big a fucking deal. This shit started at 7 a.m. when I got off work. I went to bed for a couple hours. Here it is, it's 2 o'clock. And it's already that fucking blown up. But anyway, I can't really show you any screenshots or anything here because most of it does include illicit images that it'll take me hours if I censor all of them. Just know that it looks a lot like Adam. It definitely looks like his body. Man, he is fucking out of shape. And it's just him playing with his knob and putting things in his butthole. I'm not even fucking kidding you. I wish I was joking. Either way, it's definitely him because it's definitely his tattoo and his body hair and his facial hair. Even though you can't see his face in any of the images, it's definitely his tattoo, and that's not a very common one. Of course, in a court of law, that would probably be the main focal point of the evidence. There's even an image in here of him in front of a mirror, fully dressed, and his wife is in the background. Her ass looks fucking terrible. She's what, her late 20s? I've seen better asses on 40-year-olds. But anyway, she's in the background wearing nothing but basically her underwear. So we can say for almost complete certainty that the screenshots are definitely of Adam. As for the conversations, they could be faked. As for the user that sent this out anonymously through Instagram, they could be fake. I don't know. Do I think Adam is guilty? Oh yes, abso-fucking-lutely, 100%. I have no doubt in my mind that a male feminist is trying to touch children. No doubt in my mind. But I am not a hypocrite. Although it is my opinion that Adam is probably most definitely guilty, based on what I know about him and people like him, we do not, at this time, have irrefutable, beyond reasonable doubt evidence. No evidence. Just a bunch of screenshots and images that are definitely, most definitely of him. That's all we have. We have no evidence of that it was an underage girl or that the person he sent these. He's definitely cheating on his wife. We have proof of that enough by these images, but that's not really enough for condemnation in my book. I'll tell you the truth, dear viewer. I firmly believe the only way we're going to finally destroy the social justice menace is to use their own tactics against them, because this is a war. And how do you win a war? You understand your enemy's tactics and you use them to your advantage. If you haven't read The Art of War, you definitely should. But this is one time where I will agree with my fellow soldiers in this fight that this is one of those instances where we have to be better than our enemy. Those instances don't come very frequently, in my opinion, but this is one of them where we do. Otherwise, we're no better than they did when they did this to Vic and Alaka and everybody else. All the innocent men who have been condemned to destruction based on what is currently unprovable allegations in the case of most of them, comparatively to the ones who have. We need to be better than our enemy in this one case, and we do need to uphold the right of innocent until proven guilty. So at this time, Adam is, of course, innocent. I believe he's guilty. I think he's guilty. In fact, I'm sure he's guilty. But we don't have the evidence at this time, and we need to wait until we have it. Because if we condemn him on the accusation alone, we're no better than they are. Now, you want to talk about poorly aged things. I guess apparently get woke now means start grooming kids. And not so ironically, this isn't the first time a Rooster Teeth employee has been accused of doing something that they're really not supposed to do. I mean, I'm just saying, this is what you fucking get, Rooster Teeth. You killed Monty, your best showrunner, and yes, dear viewers, believe it or not, this is one conspiracy I believe. I firmly believe that Rooster Teeth did kill Monty. There's just way too many things that make it way too obvious that he wasn't fucking... It wasn't an accident. I don't believe it was an accident. Not for a fucking second. I mean, I could sit here all day and explain it to you about how the hospital should have known he was allergic to penicillin because they checked those things extensively before a surgery that is supposed to be important for your overall health. Especially when it's something that you're choosing to go for and they've had plenty of time to prepare. How Rooster Teeth wouldn't let his own wife in the damn room to see him before or after his surgery. How they pretty much kept everybody out after when he was presumed dead. How the funeral was closed casket. Just everything. Shane getting kicked out. Everything. There's way too many things. I firmly believe Rooster Teeth did kill Monty, even though I have no proof. This isn't my hatred of Rooster Teeth as a company talking. This is where my hatred of them began. Because there's just a few too many dots that are connecting and form a pattern. Miles Luna, I've made it quite clear that I fucking detest that man in my own video on him once before. Which you haven't seen that one, I highly recommend you check it out. It's one of my better Magnum's Rants videos. I'm just waiting for the day that that fucking soy boy gets caught. You know what? I take back calling him a man. I won't call him a man because he's not. Something interesting about this story is that the Funhass, which is associated with Rooster Teeth, subreddit actually deleted a post that was talking about the rumor. Now, obviously, that's something that they did because they kind of have to save face, but it is kind of interesting how I've been able to find multiple threads on other websites that have been deleted. Rooster Teeth fans do seem to have this idea that Rooster Teeth controls the entire internet and that they can remove you from it at will, which I don't know where that comes from, but it's fucking weird if you ask me. But it is funny how a lot of different sources and threads from places are being completely scrubbed and removed. The original Kiwi Farms thread being one of the few that's still intact. But unfortunately, that's all the information we have. I would love to show you some of the images here, but I simply can't because I can't fucking censor them, otherwise the point of what they are. But if you want to look it up, just Google that Adam was accused and you will find not only the Funhass subreddit thread that was deleted, but a Rooster Teeth one as well, one over on Death Battle, and the Kiwi Farms thread, which has a link to an archive of a bunch of fucking screenshots. And it's some pretty sick shit. Not gonna lie to you, the couple minutes I spent clicking through them, I'm feeling a little right now because just, dude, wash your dick, dude. Don't get me wrong, I might be a straight man, but I don't have a problem seeing another man's genitals. It doesn't bother me. I'm just like, can you get that out of my face? But his just, fucking nasty. Not even gonna lie to you, his chest looks like he had tits and then had them removed. Nasty. Nasty motherfucker. So, I'll be keeping up with this story, and I will update as we go. as things are found out. And if Adam is innocent, well, then he's innocent. I'm not going to apologize for calling him a piece of shit or thinking that he's guilty, but I will say that, okay, you're at least innocent. But if he's guilty, you bet your ass I will condemn him. I will go, I fucking called it. So, we'll see what happens, and we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But that's all the time we have for now, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. I apologize, I sound like absolute shit. I've come down with a case of strep throat, so my voice is just absolutely gone right now. And please don't forget to go check out my side channel, Black Air Productions, where I upload all of my public background footage.